Today, I will be taking you along with me on the Napa train in Napa Valley. If you're traveling to Napa, you might consider including this in your next itinerary. On their main page, you can find all the details. There are different tastings that they offer throughout the day. You can plan for a trip for a full day, daytime, evening, or even during the holiday. We opt for the Gourmet Express lunch plan, which ran from 11:30 to roughly 3 p.m. I do recommend booking your seats in advance, making sure you read through the cancellation policy thoroughly. I believe if you don't purchase an insurance with your ticket, then any cancellation would not be refundable, which honestly really sucks. The upper deck has an open sunroof, but this seating is much more expensive. Also, if you don't want to bake in the sun, I highly recommend the lower deck. When you board the train, there is a server who brings you to your seat, which is really nice because it can kind of be overwhelming, especially if it's your first time. Up first is the bread. Sadly, the bread was not even warm and it seemed to be kind of sitting out for a while. It was my mom's first time here, so she obviously had to take a lot of pictures. The complimentary butter was soft and not too salty, and it paired pretty nicely with the bread. Each table had a glass of champagne for each member. Unfortunately, nobody in my table drank alcohol, so I had to just drink all the champagne to myself. For starters, I chose the French onion soup, a classic choice in my opinion. We also got the garden beet salad. The best part of this French onion soup is honestly the cheese. There was a fat layer of cheese loaded on top of a thick piece of bread, which absorbed all of the broth. The soup itself was very sweet for some reason. Even my mom kept asking why it was so sweet. I personally don't like really sweet soups, but I still ate it because it was probably the most expensive bowl of soup I will ever pay for. We ended up telling our waiter how sweet the soup was, and I don't know, maybe he kind of felt bad for us, but he offered to bring us another salad instead, which was much better. The salad had mixed beets tossed in this really nice vinaigrette dressing. I'm definitely a salad girl, and this is something that I will try to recreate. For the main course, I chose the roasted beef tenderloin, which was served with cauliflower, apple smoked bacon, mushrooms, and broccolini, which is my favorite. This was by far the best entree out of the entire menu. The tenderloin was super tender and perfectly seasoned. My mom and sister got the chicken and beef short ribs, which were both okay. You are able to purchase a ticket that has a wine tasting included in it. So you actually get off of the train, go to your wine tasting, and then you get back on the train. For the rest of us who do not have that ticket, you just stay on the train and enjoy your meal. You can also walk around the train to explore, take some photos, take some video. We ended up just walking to the back and then walking back, and my mom thought it was like the most silliest walk ever. Everyone was so nice, and we got to preview the dessert for later. On the way back, we just pretty much people watched, car watched, and enjoyed the moment, enjoyed the view. And I really did drink all of the champagne, by the way, since my mom and my sister could not carry the weight. I had to drink it because, again, this meal was very expensive and your girl did not want to waste a single drop of alcohol or water. At one point, my mom and sister really wanted to just film themselves eating, I think because they saw me film myself the entire train ride. Honestly, it was so cute watching them film themselves. For dessert, I got the lava cake, which was gooey, chocolatey, and so good. My mom got the creme brulee, and it was just as good. Honestly, you could never ever go wrong with creme brulee. Overall, the food was just okay in my opinion, but the experience was truly unforgettable. I could not be any happier taking my mom here. She had a blast. I do recommend going on off season or on a weekend when prices are a bit less expensive. This trip overall was a very expensive trip, but considering I really didn't go anywhere this summer and I didn't take my mom anywhere, I felt like it was okay to splurge. The link to the Napa Wine Train will be in the description, so go ahead and check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.